Let's look at some trailers. Oh my lord. So first of all, let's see if I can get this like clean. Do one of these. Thank you for the subs, by the way. So this is Mario Kart World. First game that was announced for the Switch. We already knew about this one. No Europe. I'm sure they have a different system. That was the Nintendo of America site, I'm fairly certain. So, notably, this game is $80. $80. But if you get it bundled, it's $50. And I'm sure that was that's the whole plan, which is insane. But hey, Mario Kart 10 for $50, I suppose. I don't know if the bundle will be limited. King Boo is huge. Also, wall riding. Moo Moo. That's a Moo Moo. Hammer Bro's a new character. I don't think that's ever been playable. Oh yeah, costumes. I predicted that there would be costumes. And there's costumes, just like Mario Kart Tour. I'm so excited for this. Y'all, I'm so excited for this. Yeah. Yeah, $80 games. I don't know if that's going to be the default, but man.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
On the Nintendo
If I had to buy this outright $80, I'd probably be watching streams of it instead of playing it. GameCube membership thing, huge. Absolute cinema. It's basic. It's not even expanded. It's on the basic Nintendo Switch Online plan. That surprised me.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
No, like your broke's not showing. $80 is wild, and I want to make that clear. $70 is wild. I've paid $70 for one game, and that was Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild? No. Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. After playing it, not worth it. Not worth that price for a sequel. And if I wasn't getting this in a bundle, I probably wouldn't. I'm gonna be fully honest. Yo, thank you for the sub.
And in this Mario Kart game,
that being said, this game looks absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Mario Kart 8 is already one of the best looking games on the Switch.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Pokemon I was very surprised when they showed Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. I wonder if you're going to be able to transfer your Pokemon out of the game somehow to like Pokemon Home or something. Because there's quite a few unique moves. A lot of Pokemon get like refresh a lot of the support moves that they wouldn't in main games. Actually, I just played both Coliseum and XD because they got retro achievements. Dark Lugia official. Was there a special Shadow Lugia in Pokemon Go? Or was it just a basic? Am I just not remembering that right? I'm sure you can't transfer Pokemon that are still Shadow. So yeah, free roam.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
I'm a little like, I need to see more. I don't know, I have no clue. I can't conceptualize how this works, you know?
And even take photos together at different
and I don't know if we're gonna see it in this video, but they're actually going to have a Mario Kart World Direct. Like a direct just for this game, which is wild.
brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Yeah,
Mario
that's
Kart
crazy. Also,
World.
key art, beautiful. Biddybug, yo, hold on. Yo, hold on. I didn't look at this before. Let's take a look-see. First of all, that's a Biddybug. Can I show my cursor? That's a Biddybug. That's a Goomba. Hold on. Anything else? Bowser Jr., Wario, another Goomba in the back there. Spike. Penguin! Was that confirmed in the, like, actual footage? Did they ever show the penguin? Yo, we're popping off. DK with his hamburger. I don't know if the costumes are going to be... It seems like with the whole hamburger thing, it's an actual in-game mechanic, and I don't know exactly how that works. Is that a stage hazard, or is that a playable Pokey? I see a wheel. Y'all, I see a wheel. Oh yeah, Pauline. I feel like Pauline's kind of a given at this point. But yeah, Pauline, that's a newcomer. Or was she added to 8? I don't recall. Y'all, I'm losing my mind. Also, this confirms the biker style outfits are coming back. She's in 8, okay. That's crazy. And yeah, the Moo Moo isn't even here. I know it's called Moo Moo Meadow. I don't know if they're actually, as a species, called Moo Moos. I assumed they were. Always did. All right. So yeah, Mario Kart's looking good. A little expensive, but luckily there's the bundle, and that's, you know, all according to Nintendo's plan. Buy the bundle if you don't want to pay the highest price for a game ever released. Next up, let's just go back here. Will Amiibos work with Switch 2? Well, they announced new Amiibos, so yeah. There's a Street Fighter 6 Amiibos. So I can only assume that yes, there will be. There's like a in-game zoom. This, not to be a loser. Not to be an absolute loser. I choked up a little bit at this.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Like, I was just like imagining, like, what if we had this in 2020?
So quick.
When we were all locked in playing Animal Crossing, you know?
Wait, no.
Like, I miss my friends so badly that this would have been huge.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature.
Yeah,
for
and so the
Nintendo
C
Switch 2.
stands for chat, I
Hey,
suppose.
what's up? Can you hear me?
Which is what a lot of people guessed.
Hi, missed
Yeah.
you.
Built-in
With this
Zoom,
feature, You'll be
essentially.
able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, this is huge.
Okay.
This is huge for me. I like...
While using the Game
I don't have a
Chat
single
feature,
friend in my
your
state.
voice is recognized by a microphone built into
All
the
my
system.
friends are out of state,
You're so
so this
hungry,
is
right?
crazy
Alright,
for
let's keep
me.
going. Okay. Sorry.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Camera part,
Jump on
yeah,
here.
I feel like that's when you get into
Alright, let's
Akko
keep going.
Taco territory.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When
But-
it's noisy around you, your voice
Golly.
will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Does look beautiful.
Like, I'm trying to think.
And
I don't
you
think
can
there's
use
a
this
single
feature in
game
handheld
at
mode too,
base,
letting you
you know,
easily
not like
chat
special
with friends
editions
and
or
family.
anything, that have ever sold for
If you open the
$80.
chat menu and turn on
I just
game
know,
screen
like,
sharing,
we've started getting into $70 with the
There we go,
PS5, release
You
the
can also
PS5
share your game
and
screen.
Tears of the
Did you see
Kingdom.
someone just like go on top of
And
that
then
dinosaur?
suddenly 80 is crazy.
Do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Well, I want to do it too.
Oh shoot! Oh! Ooh! Oh,
Yeah, 70 for Tears of the Kingdom was already insane. I don't know what to say about that. I can't really defend it. But
Okay.
for Mario Kart, it'll work out for them.
You can chat
Any
to
other
your
game,
heart's
I don't know.
content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right?
In Canada, all Nintendo games are $88 at launch.
Sky right here. I fell. I'm falling.
I kinda wanna look at
the.
the-
Kirby, look, you're on a star.
I don't know how
so
the
cute.
currency
So cute.
transfers. I mean,
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
if you're playing, like, also, first of all, these are Switch
Guys,
1 games.
I'm
It's pretty
lost.
big.
Like, where'd you go?
There's like countries
Or
where
expand
like they've
another
been
friend's
getting
game
screwed
screen.
for
You gotta get
prices
above that,
for like
wall
forever.
that's to your left.
I think Brazil's one of
It's
them
like
where
the
like
wall. Like, if she gets past
the
wall.
effective
This is where
price
I
of
have to
games
do
in
a
Brazil
little
is
wall ride.
ridiculous.
Okay.
And there's a couple of other
So
countries like that too.
everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Hey
Okay,
guys,
I think we have
we're
to
together.
ride.
Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a
Aussie
picture
Switch
here.
2 is 700 Australian dollars.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Mies.
Yeah, Brazil
On the
non-Steam
right
effective
Joy-Con
prices
2
are crazy.
controller, there's an additional button.
Getting to that
With
point,
the
aren't
seat
we?
button, you can pull up a chat menu.
This is so huge for me though.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. yeah?
Skyward Sword is still 80? Oh my gosh.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's
Bundles
this.
770. Yeah,
By connecting this camera to
but
the
yeah,
system,
I think we get the gist of this.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Pretty huge. Big fan of that. Can't wait to like literally what I do with like my friends is whenever a Pokemon game comes out, we literally get on a call and we play for like 10 hours straight on call. So I don't know if we're going to replace Discord with this, probably not, but still. To just be like at any point like, "Yo, what up?" calling you through my Switch is crazy. Next up, we haven't even gotten to my favorite announcement. This video is just basically saying that it's capable of 4K and 120 frames per second, which is
System can
crazy.
adapt to suit your situation. However,
screen big. We already knew this. The handheld screen is 1080p instead of 720p, which is a huge upgrade. With the screen, I think that's like on par with the Steam Deck essentially. I don't recall, but that's huge. 120 is crazy. That's actually insane. And I know that that's like not going to happen a lot. Like Metroid 4 is one game where they announced that it will have 120p.
supports
But,
up to
like,
120 frames
just
per second,
the possibility
allowing
that
for
games can be
smoother
like
gameplay
80,
and
you
supported
know?
titles.
I can't believe it. This is by far gotta
The
be
LCD screen is
the
more
largest jump in
vivid
quality
and
from
supports
any
HDR, providing
Nintendo
more contrast
product
between light
ever.
and dark areas of the images.
Given it's been 8 years since the Switch 1, but like this is crazy.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong
Like
magnets
even
keep
when
the
like the
controllers
Wii came
firmly
out, you know,
attached to the system.
it was still
Detach the
standard
controller
definition
easily
essentially.
by pressing the release button on the back.
And like, you know, playing Twilight Princess on the Wii, it's not like it was running 60 frames a second beautifully
SL
all the
and
time.
SR buttons are
Even
bigger
going
for
Wii U to
greater
Switch,
comfort
it's like
and
it was
control
almost the
when
same.
playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Watch Pokemon Violet run at 15 frames per second. That's what I'm wondering. Also,
The
bye,
left and
Garlic
right
Girls.
sticks are now larger.
Oh yeah, they confirmed the mouse thing, and there was like a bunch of people like. First of all, if you ever see a TikTok or a YouTube short about the Nintendo Direct, any Nintendo Direct, don't look in the comments. It's full of like 16-year-olds that are haters. But there were so many people that were like, y'all are looking way too into the sliding on the table thing for the original Switch presentation. And yeah, it's mouse stuff. Oh yeah,
Each
here they're gonna show in
Joy-Con 2 controller
Metroid
can
4.
be used as a mouse.
Yo, thank you
opening
for the
up
5
even
bits.
more ways
I'm
to
so
play some
excited.
compatible games.
Yeah, mouse controls on Metroid Prime,
Both the left
which
and
by the
right
way
Joy-Con
has a
2 support
graphical
mouse
and
controls,
performance
so you can
mode.
also play certain games
It's
using
insane.
two
I don't know
mice,
if that's in this
like
video. 3D audio. I don't know if the Switch has 3D audio. I'm
By
guessing
adjusting
not,
the audio
since they
balance between the ranges,
since they
sound from
talked
the
about
built-in
it.
speakers are clearer and
2
there's one
USB
on top
ports,
as well.
so you can charge on the top or the bottom, or plug in
It's
your
handy
mic.
for connecting
or,
a
camera.
USB-C camera.
Default storage is 256 gigabytes instead of 32, which is unplayable.
So faster.
New dock. 4K support is insane.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Insanity.
HDR is also...
And then they showed us the fan. I'm gonna be real. I don't know why they did that. That seemed like so random. And of course, it plays Nintendo Switch games. A lot of people are like, oh, they mentioned like plays compatible Switch games. What isn't compatible? The games that aren't compatible are like Labo, you know, the weird stuff. Probably like, what's that? The one that had the ring, the workout game. Yeah, 1-2 Switch probably won't. What's this video called? I'm actually just scrolling through all of Nintendo's recent videos. Like, they have the full direct here. I'm just going through the trailers. Next video, this is essentially where they announced that there will be Switch 2 editions of games.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade
Which
on Nintendo Switch 2.
I worry about.
On the base game and adds new features.
It's essentially a DLC,
Mouse controls.
but there's new stuff for Switch 2, like mouse controls and whatnot.
Audio recognition. More
Oh my god, that tech demo thing, bro, and it's a priced game. No one's buying that. That should have been bundled. That should have been like Face Raiders on the 3DS. It's just on there. No way anyone's buying that.
Which can be accessed on Switch.
Yeah.
Let's check out 3 new and
So yeah, there's a couple new features for Mario Party Jamboree. No new like actual main mode stuff. I think it basically boils down to new side modes and a couple of new mini games. But they did announce near the end. So it's Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition. There's a couple of other games that are going to have Switch 2 editions and Jamboree TV. You can upgrade to Super Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 edition if you have the original game. They never mentioned a price this whole time. And if it is anything more than $15, I don't know about that. And then that begs the question, what's the price of the Switch 2 version in the first place going to be? Are they going to up it to $70? I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Yeah, it's a purchase. I mean, this one is like one of the only understandable ones because it's like there is the additional modes. It's essentially a paid DLC. But then they announce a couple of others. I don't know if they have unique videos for them. By the way, Drag and Drive. I don't care about this in the slightest, but it's fully controlled with the mouse control scheme. It's basketball. It's also, it is wheelchair basketball. It's there. I won't be buying that. I don't care about sports, and it doesn't look good. Hate to say it. Age of Imprisonment. This is probably my least favorite announcement of the whole game, of the whole Direct. Not to be negative, not to bring in a couple negative things in a row. But I don't know. I was really hoping for a not Hyrule Warriors game from Koei Tecmo.
But in time,
Will be free with expansion pass. That's pretty big then.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which
Yeah, aesthetically the basketball game is like, there's no background. It looks like default, I don't know, assets.
Perhaps you truly have.
Yeah, so remember the first, well, I guess the second Hyrule Warriors game? That was a prequel to Breath of the Wild. That's what this is. Luckily, it looks like it runs nice, as opposed to the other Hyrule Warriors game, which ran like ass. I was just really hoping, like, I think this game will be fine, it'll be good. I was really hoping they were working on like a Xenoblade Warriors, any other IP Warriors, any of them. But no, it's a third Hyrule Warriors. So, okay. I love the Hyrule Warriors games, by the way. The first one is one of my favorite games on the Wii U. I really think they're throwing potential on the ground by just pumping out Hyrule Warrior after Hyrule Warrior. Yo, thank you for the sub. This is huge.
Woohoo Salmon Strim.
A new classic game library
Nintendo GameCube.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube.
I don't know why I paused,
released
sorry.
in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game
This is
that
crazy.
looks like a cartoon
This is
come to
awesome.
life through cell shading. Controlling the wind
Just
using
a small
mysterious
thing.
baton.
Thank you.
Link
Stardew
set sail on
content
an
has got me
adventure
through a
across
few
the Great
painfully
Sea.
long journeys
The Legend
recently.
of Zelda, The Wind
I get that a
Waker.
lot, and I'm really happy that I can be comforting.
A tale of souls
I
and
enjoy
swords
being that
eternally retold.
for
In this
people.
3D, weapons-based fighting game,
Soul Calibur 2 is,
Spider comes
Soul
up with
Calibur
a
2 is
different
crazy.
weapon, and Link from
That's a
the
deep
Legend of
cut I
Zelda
didn't think they were
series
going to bring
enters
back.
the fray.
Because I don't think Soul Calibur has done a crossover with Nintendo
Experience the world
since.
of white-knuckle racing at speeds
But
over
yeah,
2,000
with like
kilometers per
GameCube coming
hour.
out, it's starting to feel like
All on the line
their
in
classics
death-defying races.
collection
Featuring
is
the series
finally
first, machine customization and
finally
story mode. Get
decent.
ready to experience
Because it felt like we lost a
F-Zero
lot
Tears.
when we left the era of
Multiplayer up
what
to
did they use?
play together
Virtual
locally.
console. When we left Virtual Console, we lost so much, and now that we're getting GameCube back,
Enjoy these classic games
it's
with
starting to
clearer
feel
image quality,
good again.
higher resolution than the
Yeah, no
original
Sunshine at launch.
You can also check the controls for
It does have an
titles
HD remaster, but not on
customize them to
Switch.
your liking.
I was kind of expecting Twilight Princess, to be honest,
More titles will be
as
added
wild
in
as
the
that is.
future.
Look at all this. First of all, Pokemon XD. They're bringing back Super Mario Strikers. The gall to bring back a game better than the newest release is impressive. And Coliseum.
Nintendo GameCube,
That's all
Nintendo
huge.
Classics,
And
the
Chibi
Switch
Robo
2 exclusive game library
for the
coming
Chibi
to
heads
Nintendo
out there.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Oh yeah, and they kept doing this thing where they were like available on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. This Direct convinced me that they've learned how to pace a Direct perfectly. Because they kept showing all of the, like everything we've viewed so far has been like it releases with the Nintendo Switch 2, and they don't give a date. And you keep wondering, well, when is it? It's June 4th, 2 months from now, which is crazy soon. A lot of partner games. I think the most notable thing is they showed Silksong. Yo, hold on. I can't brush that off. They showed motherfucking Silksong, by the way. If you didn't watch this, confirmed release date 2025. Confirmed release date 2025. What's Silksong? Hollow Knight. Sequel? I don't know if it's a sequel. I've seen Team Cherry getting a lot of hate. But, yeah. You're eating good with that one. Immediately texted my boyfriend and brother. This is wild. This I was not expecting. I don't think anyone was expecting this. I know it's really far out of the audience that I think I have. First of all, just looking at this, like, graphics on the Nintendo Switch 2 is insane.
I give you my life.
Like, I know there's still, like, texture yucky,
Oh,
but man, it still looks good. Look at that hand.
and transport him to a night of moonlight.
It's a good looking hand.
Humanity's very dusk.
I ate this shit up. So at this point, you're like really enthralled. You're like, what is this? Boom. And then you pop the fuck off. Sorry, my language. So this is a new IP. It kind of looks like, I have never played Bloodborne. I'm interested in playing this. Looks like a pseudo Bloodborne 2, kind of a spiritual successor. There's some people seeing this for the first time, I see in the chat. Yeah, this looks really good. It is Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, period. Like, not first release, exclusive. And that has the From Software subreddit in shambles. So that's funny. Yeah, I know. It's crazy that they would do that, but they did. That shows a lot of trust in how well the Switch 2 is gonna be, gonna do, I guess. Upgrade packs will cost $10 to $15 or free with expansion pass. Okay. I'm okay with $10 to $15. If it was 20, I was like, 20's my limit of being like, that's ridiculous. I hope they reserve 15 for the ones that actually have like DLC like content. But you just know they're gonna do that for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom too. Frog Big Naturals. Don't say that. Don't say it like that. Yeah, so this game looks damn good. And it is called Rat 2026. Available only on Switch 2. Oh, it's called The Dustbloods. Oh, you got a sight of my favorite announcement of the night. Oh my gosh, that's it. Hold on, I have to actually search for their videos. Let's start low. More partner spotlights. Y'all, I'm a full-grown adult. I'm 28. I'll be 29 this year. I don't think I have popped off, like gotten like actual pop off, like out of my seat for any announcement that Nintendo has done, just because that's not what I like. I'm not that excited for stuff anymore. This had me shaking. This is my boy. So I want you to know, I see this Warp Star, and I'm immediately screaming, Air Ride. Air Ride. Just a Warp Star. I see any Kirby announcement, and I scream Air Ride. I want you to know this about me. Also, I was thinking, like, you see how it's discolored here. That's what the Air Ride vehicles do when you hop off of them. I was already critically thinking, the gears were turning. So then this happens and I'm like, okay, he's riding it. He's riding it. I'm screaming. I'm screaming, I'm shitting, I'm farting. I'm doing everything a body possibly can do at this point. And that's when you know. This looks so much like the first stage from Kirby Air Ride 1. I've never been more excited for a game, I think, in my life. And, you know, Wagon Star, Glider Star. That's all we get, too. That's all we get. Oh, well, you do get one more thing, and this is huge. Yeah. You know it's gonna be good. Period. It's all you need to know. This is gonna be the best game on the Switch too. No matter what comes out, ever, again. And you wanna know one other thing? I'm glad he's not working on Smash right now. I mean, he could very well be working on 2 projects at once, I suppose. But this being his next big project, I think one of the biggest downsides of the Switch is if you didn't care about Smash, every single Direct, the big first thing and the big last thing was Smash. And so you just knew like, oh, there's nothing worth waiting for. I know the final big announcement is going to be Smash Fighter or whatever. So I'm so happy we're not getting that, at least from now. I can go maybe 3 more years without getting a Smash announcement. 2025. This year! I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my entire mind. And then there was like a couple more announcements, but nothing beats that. You saw the thumbnail. It's Donkey Kong. Now, I will say, this looks a lot like Odyssey. This looks a lot like Odyssey and the expansion to 3D World. And I'm wondering if it's the same team. If this is what they've been working on and not Mario. Because I was really expecting a next big 3D Mario, but we got Donkey Kong. Which is different. Also, so this kind of solidifies. They're using this new Donkey Kong design. But like, look at like the rock textures and like the grass. Doesn't that look exact like it's ripped straight out of the 3D World expansion? I showed the Silk Song announcement. It was like 5 seconds of footage. I still need more convincing on the new design, if I'm honest. Not that it's like a bad design. It's just like I'm so used to old Donkey Kong. It'll take a few years until I get used to this Donkey Kong. I think that's all it really comes down to. I think he's lost a little bit of swag. Knack if it was awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. That's huge, by the way. He is a dapper chap. Yeah, I mean, I like the design. It's just like, I have to contend with the fact that I'm not gonna see the, I guess you could call it the rare Donkey Kong design again. I don't know if they're ever going to use it again. That being said, now that we know that Mario Kart 10 has a costume system, maybe there'll be like a GameCube Donkey Kong skin. Yeah, completely different direction for Donkey Kong, by the way. First 3D Donkey Kong game since Donkey Kong 64. So expressive. And only a month and a half after the Switch releases, too. Wait. No, that's the original trailer. That's the original trailer. Just to confirm. Okay, yeah, this was posted 6 years ago. You can't see it, it's off screen. That's from 6 years ago. No, the new announcement was basically a snippet of them being like, it's coming this year. And it's like, I think it's not even new footage. What else? Guess we're on the downturn here. They announced a couple more games that are getting Switch 2 editions.
On the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Looks good, first of all. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are going to be beautiful.
Tears of the Kingdom games
Duskblood looks so good.
Nintendo Switch 2
Hi, JB.
Jump back into the
it's going to be so nice seeing this game play smoothly.
They both support
Look at this.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
Goddamn beautiful.
Smoother, higher definition graphics.
But this does make me wonder, are Switch 1 games not going to run better?
Much faster, helping you explore Hyrule with ease.
Because I don't know. Like, if you were to, say, pop in Scarlet and Violet into the Switch 2, is it still going to run like ass, you know? That's my question. is there like artificial limiters that prevent it from running better on better hardware?
Data can be carried over.
Or is it just gonna like
You can now create two
at least
save
fix
data
the frame
files,
rate?
So feel free to start a new game without worrying about losing your old data.
Oh yeah, speedruns? Gonna have to completely reset
Introducing
after this.
Zelda Notes, a new feature that can help you get even
Upgrading
more
anything with the
out of
Switch 2
your adventures in
versions?
Hyrule.
They didn't announce anything
It's a game-specific
specific
service found in the Nintendo
for Breath of the
Switch
Wild,
app
but
on smart devices that's
this is
exclusive to
essentially
Switch 2
what they're
versions
adding
of
for
these
Tears of the
games.
Kingdom.
It's designed to provide a more streamlined gameplay experience.
As far as I can
Let's go over
tell,
some of the
it
new
seems like
features
they're
you'll find
increasing
in
just
Zelda
like
Notes.
what the game does. Like probably higher quality textures,
Sometimes it
farther
can be tough
pop
to
in,
locate shrines you haven't cleared or Koroks hiding around Hyrule.
things like that. Maybe a little less fog obscuring
That's where
the
navigation
distance.
comes in handy.
Whereas for like a Switch 1 proper game that isn't getting a Switch 2 edition, might just run a little better. I don't know.
It'll provide a helpful
This is
voice guide.
crazy.
Your destination is north of here and close. Your destination is
GPS.
above.
Breath of the Wild GPS.
Your
Insanity.
destination is nearby.
That's
You
so
have
funny.
reached your destination. Guidance deactivating.
Give it a try as you search for all sorts of things.
There will be Switch 2 edition upgrade games and free update games? Okay.
When you visit certain places, you can hear
Free
the
update
voice
games will
memos.
probably just be like, oh, it'll run a little better then.
My study. I found a silent princess in a corner of this desolate room. How many years?
These are stories that weren't
I
in the
missed
original
this
games.
when I
Those
watched
memories can be
initially.
located using navigation.
Your destination is nearby.
I think I clocked out because I don't plan on playing this game again.
I shudder to think of what would have happened if Link hadn't led everyone
Yeah, I was very surprised actually that there was
Plus,
nothing
in
Animal
The
Crossing
Legend of Zelda:
related.
Tears of the Kingdom, you won't just hear stories from
I'm sure they're
Princess
cooking.
Zelda.
This
Cooking
altar is
something.
considered the most holy place in the
Although
temple.
also consider
You can look
Animal
forward to
Crossing
hearing
and
stories
Mario
from
Kart
two
teams
other
are
characters
the same
as well.
team.
Is this the afterlife?
I don't think this was in the direct. Now this
In
was.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, you can freely create your own vehicles and weapons.
This is one of those things where it's like, it's
But
neat.
have you ever
There's
wanted
probably
to
like 10
share your
people that'll use it.
creations? With auto build sharing, you can
Interesting.
create
I didn't think
QR
that
codes
the,
to share blueprints with others,
They would have
even on
expanded these
social media.
videos.
When receiving a QR code, you can scan it.
Switch
with
2 website
Zelda
has info
Notes
on what
and
games
use
get
materials
free
to auto-build the
updates.
creation in your game.
Well, let's take a look-see, why don't we? All the announcements. Oh yeah, the games that you expect to come to Switch 2 are coming to Switch 2. That's what half of the videos were. I'm sure it's somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Twitter jump scare. Under games at the bottom. Oh, okay. I'll look at it in a second.
Another thing you can do with QR codes is gift in-game items to other
This
players.
was for sure not in the direct. Item sharing was not in the
When gifting a
direct for
sword
sure.
Or some meat, you can create a QR
Hello,
code.
Goldie Heart.
Then another player can receive it in their game.
How
via
long is
Zelda
this?
Notes.
Oh yeah, they did not spend 7 minutes on on Tears of the Kingdom. Direct froze a while, maybe it was cut out. I didn't watch it live, so I watched the video that came out
With
afterwards.
Photo Studio, you can edit photos taken in-game.
I think this
Sending
was
your
there.
pics to Zelda Notes. You can crop
Anyway, this is so in-depth.
them and decorate
Global play data?
with global play data.
This
can
is
see
new
what your
too.
Records rank within the global community.
Huh. That's cool.
On top of comparing your
I mean,
data
game's
with
been
other
out
players
for
around
like
the world,
a year
you
now.
can also see your
This would have been
gameplay
cool on
trends.
launch.
Once per day, you can spin for a daily bonus. You'll be granted
Bro, I don't. Is this a new amiibo? Oh no.
Can be used to
Existing
receive
amiibo.
in-game items. Zelda Notes keeps track of each amiibo you scan. When you scan an amiibo 5
Almost
times,
2
you'll
years.
get an additional bonus use of that amiibo that you could normally only sketch 2 editions.
Yeah. That's the day after release. Interesting.
If you already own the Switch games,
Yeah.
you can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
What's
Pack
this?
membership. Plus, these new amiibo figures will also be available.
New amiibos. Pog, pog,
If
pog.
you scan them in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom,
It's been a
you might
hot minute
receive
since they've
a
announced new
paraglide fabric.
amiibos. Okay. Well, now I'm wondering what else is like new. Parental controls. Parental controls. Oh yeah, Forgotten Land DLC essentially. I hope it's hard. Forgotten Lands was it was one of those things where it's like it's the first 3D Kirby game, so they made it incredibly easy since people wouldn't be used to it. Music goes crazy. Star-Crossed World. First of all, this is also another game that I'm like, this is one of the prettiest games on the Switch. The fact that it's getting a proper Switch 2 upgrade it's gonna make it look nice. I think the only real issue it had is if enemies were like far in the background, they were like really low frame rate. And you can see in this trailer, those Gordos are moving same frame rate as the game as far as I can tell. So it looks like it kind of smooths that out. But yeah, hey, more Forgotten World, can't complain about that. Good game to get proper DLC. I use the music from Forgotten World in my videos all the time. The music is so good. I think they're showing more than they showed in the proper trailer again. In the proper direct, I mean. Also, it looks like, I don't know if it's just me, looks like it's a little more open in some aspects. Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining it. Terrestrialization. I don't know if we see a new copy ability. I don't think I've spotted one yet. That enemy in the background there. Nitpick moment, I know, but it's because I already mentioned it. You can see it moving low frame rate, but it's not nearly as slow as in the base game. And that is August. End of August. They've loaded this year with releases, can I just say. And I think that's about it. Minecraft movie DLC. I think that's all we got. Other than like tons of games in the partner spotlights. Oh, I guess this is notable just because I see it here. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right on screen right now. Deltarune release date. Deltarune. No wonder Toby Fox has been so weird on Twitter for the past month, because he knew he was revealing everything in the direct. Argon, yo! Are we popping off or what? I still haven't played Chapter 2. After I played Chapter 1, I'm kind of like, I'll play them all together when they release. Losing your mind and your bank account is crying. Mine too. Yeah, launch day. And he did tweet this. It'll come to all other platforms on the same day too. So don't worry about that being exclusive. I don't know if this is where we see a certain other game. Oh, yeah. Enter the Gungeon 2 got announced. I don't believe that was announced previously. There's this whole like space exploration game that I believe got announced here. And I'm gonna be so real. If it's multiplayer, it'll be Game of the Year. If it's single player, it's gonna be shovelware. Starseeker. I'm telling you right now. Astroneer DLC? Oh, is Astroneer an existing game? Anyway, to be announced so far in advance, I'm sure it's something big. This threw me for a loop. I did not think this would be possible. This, like, there was not a single announcement where I was like, no way that's possible. This was one. That's crazy. That's crazy that that works. And you can see. My mouse sucks. Here. You can see, like, some things are still toned down from like other content from other releases, but the fact that it runs, I'm still baffled. New Astroneer game, okay. Well, if Astroneer is multiplayer, then I think we can trust that this is multiplayer as well. Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out. And the fact that we're getting Intergrade, they just announced Intergrade, pretty much confirms we're getting part 2 and 3 as well, which is pretty big. Let's see, any other, what's in here? There was some Professor Layton there, but I don't think people like the new Professor Layton games too much. I'm just like trying to scan what's here. We'll look at it. Excited for a new actual Professor Layton game? Oh yeah, Elden Ring's coming. Clearly. I mean, we're getting a brand new game. Elden Ring is coming. This was kind of my first, like, looking at it. Like, we can kind of benchmark the Switch 2 just by looking at it. It's not quite full quality, but it's close. And it does seem like it runs at 30 FPS. I don't know if that's just a quirk of the stream or what. But yeah, Elden Ring on Switch 2. Tarnished Edition. Hades 2 is coming to Switch 2, we already assumed. Street Fighter 6 is getting Amiibo, which was pretty out of left field. Keep in mind, these are like the first Amiibo that have been announced in like years, which is so random. I was going crazy thinking this was Xenoblade X2 for a hot second. Looks good regardless. This is I suppose a sequel to the Demon Machina. I don't know how you say it. Game that came out like around Switch's launch. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom would probably be the last ones. But yeah, this game looks damn good. Local co-op game sharing? Yeah, I didn't mention that. I think they might announce that around Split Fiction, maybe not. Yeah, so it's kind of like, y'all remember DS Download Play? You can do that now. For games that are multiplayer, you can play on multiple Switches when only one person has the game. Oh my god, how did I forget this? My boy.
Story of light and shadow that never fades.
Bravely Default is one of my favorite games of all time.
Bravely Default returns.
I'm literally going, like, this is just a remaster. I am playing this. I am playing this all the way through. I don't care.
To build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new
Cinema.
games with unique ways to play.
Absolute cinema. Then they have minigames now.
The classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD
If y'all haven't played Bravely Default, let this be your chance to play Bravely Default.
Remaster.
It's a 3DS game. Is there fishing? I didn't spot that in the minigame set. No, there's no fishing in the base game.
Once more.
Wait. Multiple people have said fishing now. Hold on. Did I miss fishing? This is flying.
Light and shadow. Your very own party.
No way I missed fishing.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new
I don't think there was fishing.
with unique ways to play.
That's dancing, that's flying. Yeah, no fishing. Bravely Default's so good. Bravely Second is okay. Bravely Default 2 didn't catch me the same way, and it's mostly because it didn't have music made by Revo. Revo killed that shit. Anyway, almost an hour into stream, I was about right. That's basically everything I could think about talking about in this. And someone asked earlier, show the Silk Song announcement. You're gonna love this. Oh, Witchbrook coming to it. My thing is, Chucklefish haven't said, like, so, okay, Witchbrook looks fantastic. The art is great. The concept is great. Did Chucklefish underpay all the workers again? Or no? Because when that information originally came out, they said nothing. They were just quiet and just kept working on Witchbrook. This is the third game that's coming out of their studio. Like that, they're normally a publisher. They have made 3 games. One's Starbound. One is this game. And Starbound notoriously had troubled development and had underage, underpaid developers. And they said nothing. They didn't respond to those allegations at all. And it makes me wonder if it's because they're just still doing it. That's my thing about it. This game looks beautiful. The developers have gone crazy on it. But were they treated fairly? We don't know. We don't know because Chucklefish refuses to address anything. So, cool. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Couple of Rune Factory. Couple other games. Civilization, Nobunaga's Ambition. Where's the big one? Did I just completely miss it? Oh, here's some Professor Layton. Looks very pretty. I'll give it that. Where was it? I know it was in this video. Oh, random one. You probably don't even know what this game is. Wild Hearts, Monster Hunter-like, from Koei Tecmo. I've always been interested in trying it. Yo, the Silk Song section is so short I can't find it. First Silk Song mention in years. 2025 release date. Huge stuff. Anyway. Whoops, I accidentally full screened.